Mic check, mic check. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is your humble host, Revo, and welcome back to another day in the revolution. Today, I don't have my headset plugged in. Today, we are back with more Mass Effect Andromeda. Hey, Roku. Volume 5. Last time, we finished up the rest of the side quests we can do for now. Excuse me. That has a marker, by the way. And then we started here on Havel. Now we're continuing on Havel. All right. Okay, so we're going to be coming down here, getting these. And then coming to get this. And then might come over, if I can, come over to do that. But might be going back here. So we'll see what happens. Alrighty, let's move. Alright. Remnants.
This must be the crash site Avela mentioned.
It'll make quick work.
Nice work.
Alrighty. Ancient Angarian ship. Okay, we got the pilot's helmet. Alrighty. Okay, so that is going off planet, so... More remnants. Alright.
Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage.
Let's go and dodge those remnants. Alright. And then we have a big fucker over there. Oh, shit. It can climb. Pick up health. Okay. That bugged out. Oh, that's lovely. Gotta restart the game. Oh boy. Well, that's a way to start the stream. Alright. Well, at least it didn't take forever to get back into the game, so I'll take it. Well, excuse me. Okay, those remains disappeared. Alright.
Readings indicate all Turian wreckage on Haval has been found.
Alright.
Good. Tell our salvage teams to get busy removing them.
Can I even get over there? I don't know what it's calling. Is there a way to get up? Maybe back over here. Okay, well, first things first, let's go ahead. I want to get pistols. Vanguard rank 3. There's a couple I gotta show off there. Alright. We did get Engineer rank 2, so all combo damage, tech construction health regen, damage, and tech restoration defense all up by 20%. The Sentinel, all combo damage up by 20, 15% for tech recharge speed, 25% for power, shield cost reduction, and restoration and defense. The Vanguard, we got to rank 3. 30% melee and power shield cost reduction, 70% melee force, and 20% biotic recharge speed and max shields. We also have level 2 in tactical agent, which gives 25% to weapon accuracy and stability, and also tech recharge speed, and 14% weapon headshot and weak points. And the Explorer, 9% weapon damage, plus 9 damage resistance, and then 25% across tech recharge speed, biotic powers, and power restoration and defense. It doesn't look like we can get across for now. Like there was a bridge. So it needs to be extended from the looks of it. Alright, well, for now, let's go ahead and head on back. Let's go ahead and head on back so we can just get through, get forward, get going.
You don't feel any different?
I don't think so. Why? Do you?
My mind feels clouded, but I don't know if I'm just tired.
Well, that's what happens when you, trying to drink and they're pouring, it looks like they're pouring it on their head. Well, that time they're pouring it on their head. Alright.
You weren't lying. Kieran told us everything. She even had pictures.
I apologize for the indifferent welcome you received from me earlier.
Don't worry about it. You had no reason to trust me. The last aliens you met were Ket.
Ryder, what you have done here, your remnant understanding and your Sam should convince Ephra you're an asset. We should speak to him as soon as we can. Perhaps on the Tempest?
Kieran, I've been thinking. If Ryder can use remnant, couldn't we fix the monoliths? Stop Haval's decline?
Havarl's decline?
This will take time to explain. We can discuss it further when you have time.
Well, we have time.
You were saying something about the planet being in decline?
It doesn't look like it, but Havarl is sick. It started here, uncontrolled mutations in organic life, killing some, turning others into poison. We're starting to see the same elsewhere. The planet's ecosystem is crumbling, slowly but surely.
It's the monoliths. There are only 2 of them when there should be 3.
What about the vault?
There's so much life here. Your vault must be working.
In some fashion, most likely. But the monoliths are responsible for propagating the vault's instructions across the planet. With only 2 out of 3 monoliths working, the instructions are imbalanced. So life is imbalanced. We've never tried asking the sages. There could be something in their oral history.
Stars. Those superstitious hermits don't care about modern Angara. You know that.
You saw the projections for the planet's survival. What do we have to lose?
Sages? Oral histories?
On Mithratha, that old remnant edifice over there. They trace their families back to a time just after the Scourge. They believe isolation will maintain the purity of the histories by preventing contamination by modern thought. Basic sense. They probably don't even understand or care that Havarl's dying.
If asking your sages doesn't work, we'll be back here. So, what's the harm in it?
The trek up Mithratha's teeming with Remnant. Most of us don't attempt it, but maybe you could do it. Follow the Remnant River, and keep your head. I'd hate to hear something terrible happened in pursuit of some ancient legend.
Alright. It's all the way down there. Well, let's go ahead and go back. Actually, I better look at that. I wonder if I should... we'll try it this way. Oh, good, they didn't respawn very quickly. That's good. Except for these guys. These guys we never even touch. Alrighty. Oh, here we go.
Got it.
All right, well, let's see what we have. Well, looks like we just keep going up.
Let's give this a try.
Oh, vertical this time. Okay.
That's a long way up.
Oh, luckily we don't have to climb it, so. All right. Going up. Alright, we're in the vault. Let's head in deeper.
I've never been up here before. I have heard of the sages of Mithravar, but never gave them much thought.
Why not?
Isn't a story worthless if it isn't shared? If the accounts of our past are kept hidden, they may as well not exist at all.
I may get pushed or something.
Above us!
Whoa!
Alright. I do need to check something. Okay.
Get ready to fight!
Alrighty. We're almost there.
Look at that.
Another gravity well. Oh, did not mean. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to hit my mic. All right. Going up.
You bypassed that security. How is that possible? An alien?
I am Ryder, Pathfinder with the Andromeda Initiative, from the Milky Way galaxy.
That does not explain how or why you are able to operate the remnant doors. It doesn't matter. You must leave. We do not entertain guests here.
Havarl's in decline. If you tell me about the lost monolith, I can help fix it. Reset the vault.
With
Ryder's help, Haval could be healed. Our birthplace restored. Isn't that worth something?
It's lost. The memories of its location haven't been reclaimed. On Mithrava, we have accepted Haval's eventual ruin.
You're just giving up on your planet? Isn't this your birthplace? Don't you want to save it?
A chasm separates want from can. What you ask, no one can give. The memory of the monolith resides within a thread that slipped from our grasp.
I'm not sure I follow.
We believe in reincarnation. An unbroken thread.
There was one, long ago, who had knowledge of the third monolith. Zorai, a champion of the Angara from before the Scourge. Zorai's soul has returned and could be made to remember what it knew. But we have no contact with it.
So you're saying there's some way we can make people remember their past lives?
Souls retain within families. An object's heirloom tied closely to that bloodline could cause memories to resurface.
But it's not guaranteed.
It has been known to happen on rare occasions in the past, with other souls. The only known heirloom of Zorai's family rests in an area with active remnant. No one has survived the journey. But perhaps you. Zorai's soul was reborn in Tavos, who is now a Roka. He recently returned to Haval on a mission.
A Roka. That'll be difficult.
That's why you're here, Jal.
They won't like that I'm helping you.
This may be a dead end, but we have to try.
I will send you the relevant coordinates. We considered Haval a lost cause. But perhaps now, there is hope.
Alright, well, let's see if we can get some more information here.
You have questions?
Tell me more about your belief in reincarnation.
The soul grows through many lifetimes. By seeing through different eyes, it gains wisdom.
How do you grow if you don't remember?
The growth of the soul is not like the growth of the mind. Memories are not required for the soul to develop. Some even argue that old memories are an unwelcome distraction. A person may become fixated on what was, and their soul consequently stagnates.
You mentioned an heirloom, an object you think will bring Zorai's memories back?
Souls return within families. Sometimes the memories of the past can be recalled by an object meaningful to that family. We do not understand why or how this happens, and it has only happened on rare occasions. In all cases, the heirloom was ancient. Old Angara tech from before the Scourge.
You know where I can get that?
Tell me more about Zorai.
The histories describe him as both scholar and soldier. He traveled the stars and gained knowledge from far-off places. There are even accounts of him having knowledge of the remnant builders and their machines.
And the third monolith?
Our legends say that Zorai sought out the monoliths after the Scourge came. He died, and it is unclear if he accomplished what he set out to do.
Why do you remain secluded here?
The chaos brought on by the Scourge splintered our people and all but destroyed our civilization. Fear took hold. False beliefs about our predicament were seeded and began to influence Angaran thought. In order to maintain the integrity of what they knew to be true, 4 families left their community to come here. We've remained ever since.
I'll go. Thank you for speaking to me.
Of course.
Thank you. Also a memory here. Which actually I think was right here.
Sam, another memory trigger?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
In a secret place, we are putting a force station here. Okay. Ongoing discussing Merrig. Uh, Additional data uploaded. I expected that's not the normal life cycle of the planet you were looking at. An unprecedented pattern like that would wreak havoc on an ecosystem. My only guess is that it's caused by the remnant technology present. If it can change the atmosphere of the entire planet, what's to say it couldn't somehow affect changes on a cellular level? The question is it working as intended? Some twisted experiment or malfunctioning? I prefer to say the latter, but I've learned not to make assumptions when it comes to Remnant. History is breath. It moves through us, gives us life. Like breath, it cannot be caught in a glass. Selva decided that once in every 50 cycles of our sun, we would reach out to the archivist in Aya to renew our knowledge of our people. Thus we remember.
Ah, good. I wanted to talk with you. How are you able to use the remnant?
With an artificial intelligence that helps with analysis and translation.
So that's the trick. I wouldn't have guessed. Angara, who live close to remnant technology, sometimes learn how to use specific tech. It requires intense concentration, and even if we can make it work, we've never understood how it works.
So some of you can use remnant tech, but you don't know how it works?
Not all remnant tech, no. Like I said, specific pieces. Take Mithrava, for example. Some of us can operate the security that protects the sanctuary. The knowledge was passed down through generations. In my case, it took a year to learn how to open a simple door. The difference between knowing you can eat a tree's fruit and understanding why that tree bears fruit.
True.
I should be going.
Suit yourself.
There's times that we know something that we can do stuff, but we don't know why we can do it. Okay, important alert. This notification terminal has been experiencing occasional issues, namely sudden memory dumps. Javres is due to look into it shortly. In the meantime, try not to tax the system too much. As you all know, Sage Yasagar made a pilgrimage to Aya a year ago to request copies of the respiratory's most recent archaeological theories and findings. He and his assistants have been clotered since then and have only just completed their analysis of the material. They have collected the records that the colonists with Mithrava's canon and have incorporated them into our histories. The rest have, of course, been regulated to the archives, where they are available for study. The Sage will be presenting the information he's compiled at the end of the week. You may want to refamiliarize yourself with the tales of the sun dirging before coming to the form. The meeting will be held in the lower archives. Our contacts on Aya and Volid have sent us more information about the extended families and descendants of several of our revered historical figures, including Ishaf, Beshal, and Zorai. I am looking for volunteers to analyze the data to insert the possibility of soul transfer. Please let me know as soon as you can.
Esmus lets you wander around with no supervision? You're interrupting our lesson.
Could use more interruptions.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get in your way.
And yet you're still here. As I was saying, the propulsion system that took Bashal to the skies was inspired by 4 remnant pieces. And that's just one. Much of our progress was prompted by the discovery of remnant artifacts.
Where are these artifacts you're talking about?
The few that still exist reside in Aya's repository. However, many have been lost. Though there are rumors that as wilds grow wilder, things long buried may be unearthed.
It might be wise to study whatever we find. Something out there might give us an edge against the Ket.
You believe the Angara learned crucial scientific ideas from the Remnant?
It is not just belief, it is a matter of record. Some artifacts were even left in unfinished states, likely to demonstrate how they were put together.
Alright.
I think I'll leave you to your lesson.
About time.
The data modules contain our histories.
Alright. The rest of our people have always mocked and despised us. When Jeffro decided we would live apart from them, we needed to be safe. Monron was able to use what she knows of the remnants to find us a home here on the constructed we called Mithrava Sanctuary.
I don't know. As death nears, it's harder to face the possibility that I might never see Amara again.
Sorry to interrupt, but what's happened?
Ahmad is ill. He hasn't got much time left. Ahmad, perhaps this stranger can help. If they've been to Palev, maybe they've seen something.
I came from Palev, actually. The little research station.
Research station. It used to be a large settlement. A dar. Amara moved them when she left Mithrava.
Palev was overtaken by the jungle, remember? A few cycles ago. Everyone left.
Oh, yes. I remember now. But that means Amara's gone.
There might still be a way to track her down.
All Dara keep records, don't they? If there was an organized evacuation, they would have documented the process.
And the records would state where she went. Pala, that's genius.
Where would they keep those records?
Likely some kind of administrative building. If it still stands, and the machines still work, it's a slim hope. I don't want to impose, stranger, but I would welcome any news of my sister.
Sure, no problem.
I pray you find something about Amara.
Paula said you were ill?
Yes. An incurable condition that occurs frequently in Mithrava's population. We lose the ability to effectively absorb sunlight. The Angara rely on sunlight for bioenergy. Without it, we weaken. Eventually, my body will be unable to sustain brain function. I'll fall into a coma and die.
Tell me more about your sister, Amara.
We were born here.
but she grew up and disagreed with Mithrava's principles, argued against our seclusion. When she could not sway the others, she left, choosing to join Angara society. It's been over 30 years now. There were others in our litter, but it was different with Amara and I. We were Vastanari, a shared soul.
I have a twin. It's not exactly the same thing, but I think I know what you mean.
Family, but closer than most. Perhaps you understand a little.
A
I'll
little,
leave you
yeah.
now.
I hope you find news of Amara. I would be so grateful.
All right. Um, where's this at? Oh, it's over there. Okay. But I did see. See if we can find the memory thing that's here. One more down. Is it an area we can't get to right now? Yeah, looks like there's an area we can't get to. Hmm. we get around these? Nope.
So what was Kieran saying? All this'll disappear one day?
No one knows the long-term effects of Remnant. Kieran probably has projections, but projections are often wrong.
All right.
That's it.
Nice
Good work.
work.
Pathfinder, we are approaching the location provided by Esmus.
Stay sharp, everybody. There's supposed to be a remnant crawling all over this place.
Well, if there is, we'll take them out like we always do. All right. Going in. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna go and take my break real quick. When I return, we'll be continuing in. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen.